Hi everyone, today we will be working through an intermediate/advanced mobility routine designed to improve movement quality, body awareness and the flexibility needed for soft acrobatic skills. We'll focus on controlled range of motion, active flexibility and joint strength, building the foundation for smoother arching, inversions, transitions and dynamic movement patterns. Let's get moving. We're going to start in a low lunge position, whereby we're going to bring the left leg in a straight line to the front, bring the back leg a bit to the back, and then you lower your back knee as much to the floor as possible, just that much that you just don't touch the floor basically. We're going to plant the left hand to the floor, and then with the other hand which is available you try to arch as much over the planted arm as possible. And then we're going dynamically through that range of motion. And every time you're going to make a repetition, you try to get a bit further into the arch than the last time you did it. And also what can help is to use your feet to push your upper body a bit more into that arch as well. Also, something where you can focus on is to keep looking straight in front of you to keep the right posture. Then we're going to switch sides. Also important to all the time with every exercise to do it equally to each side to keep things in balance in the body. Then we're going to the next exercise, which is the CC squat, whereby we have both arms extended above the head. And then we slowly go from a stand-up position into a low squat position. Very controlled, you bring your knees towards the floor. And then when you're in the kneeled position, you push your hips as much forward as possible. And from there, you try to arch as much backwards with your upper body as well as possible. Again, we're going dynamically through it, and every time you make a repetition, you try to arch just a bit more than the last repetition you did it. When you make the way back where you came from, make sure not to skip the low squat position. That's what's most common with a lot of people. Then the next exercise is the arch get up. Hereby we also start in a stand-up position, then you go to a low squat as well. You crawl into a plank position, you turn your upper body 180 degrees until your chest is facing upwards. Then you're leaning on one arm, and with that one arm you push your upper body upwards. And then you can think of a body wave, whereby first you push your hips upwards, then your chest, then your head, and at the very latest your arm. Try to keep that one extended and bring it as a rainbow over your head to the other side. Also switch side to keep things in balance as well. So now we move to the left arm. And you probably will see that you have a better side and a weaker side. That's totally normal. Most people, when they are practicing soft acrobatics, they are learning it on one side, or they prefer one side. But it's very important to keep things in balance, either if you want to learn the skills, both sides, but also to prevent yourselves from injuries later on. Then we go to the floor to a kneeled position, and then we warm that position up by bouncing a bit on the heels, gently and slightly, not too much. And then we're going to reach to the floor. So we have one hand reaching to the floor. You bring your shoulder towards your hand as much as possible. And when your shoulder is almost at your hand, you turn your hand, you roll over your head. You make sure that the other hand is ready to catch yourself up. And from there you push yourself back to the starting position. And then you make the reverse pattern. So you go left, right, gently and controlled. This is a very advanced mobility drill. Then we go to the diagonal stretch, and as we also did before in the previous exercise, we're going to stand in one line. The front leg now is totally extended, and we turn the front foot 45 degrees outwards. Then you bring your left hand towards your right shoulder and you rotate a bit towards the right. And then you open up with the rotation to the left. You try to reach with that left hand towards the back heel. Just for a moment, try to take it off and then make the way back where you came from. Try to keep your front leg as much extended as possible. The knee in the back can bow a little bit. That can help also to create a bigger range. And make sure the other arm, which is not taking off, to keep it as much extended as possible and get it and reach it overhead. We're also going to switch sides. Now, because this video is for the more intermediate / advanced practitioners out here, for this exercise, if it is already quite easy for you or you feel quite stable, then we can make the progression by hiring the front foot with an obstacle. So they can either be a block, something in your living room, but you can also use the wall. And then you perform basically the same pattern and technique. With consistency and time, if you have done this for a few weeks, you will see that your range of motion will increase. And then, of course, every time when you're hiring the obstacle and your front foot, you make it a bit harder for yourself. And it's important to always raise the level to continuously make progression. either in your mobility exercises, but also you're going to see this in your soft acrobatical skills and performance. Thank you so much for watching. For online courses, one-on-one coaching, workshops and more, have a look at standstage.com. Make sure to follow me on all the social media platforms. Enjoy your practice and see you in the next class.